I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I'll let my guard down.
G'day guys, my name's Dave Tran and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'll teach you how to play Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. Now in this lesson, I'll teach you how to play a nice finger-picking pattern that sounds very similar to what the piano is playing in the recorded version, but I'll also teach you how to play a really nice and easy strumming pattern for those who just want to strum and sing along. Now if you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Or if you want to take your guitar to the next level, then check out GZ2H Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. Now for the basics of this song, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning and you'll need a capo on the first fret of your guitar. The guitar I'm playing here today is a Cole Clark Fat Lady 2 with Elixir strings. If you want to find out more, there's a link in the description below. So before we get into the finger picking pattern, I'll teach you the chord progression that's basically played throughout the whole song, except for the bridge, but we'll get to that later. So the chord progression's nice and easy. It's just a C, then a G, an A minor, and then an F. Now you can play your F in two different ways, the normal bar chord way, or the way I like to play it, because it's just easier to get back to the C, is with your ring and pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th and 4th strings, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. And your thumb will reach over the top and hit the 1st fret of the 6th string. So that's the F I like to use. So that's our nice and easy chord progression, and the finger picking pattern is just based around those chords. As always, for our finger picking basics, your thumb will take care of the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, and your index, middle, and ring finger will take care of the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings respectively. They shouldn't pluck any other strings other than the ones they're assigned to. So let's learn the finger picking pattern. With the C, we're going to hit the 1st string and then the 3rd string. We're going to alternate between those two strings. So let's call hitting the 1st string and 3rd string one finger picking pattern. You're going to play that 4 times for the C. 2, 3, 4. But we need to add one thing, which is the bass note at the start of the chord. So to add that, we're going to be pinching the bass note, which is the 5th string in this case, at the same time we hit the 1st string. So nothing changes when we're alternating between the 1st string and 3rd string. We do that 4 times, but we need to add that bass note in at the start. And that's going to be similar with all the other chords as well. Now when we go to our G chord, the strings that we'll use to alternate between are going to be a little different. And also for the G chord, we just need to take our ring finger up to the 3rd fret of the 6th string. That's all you need to really push down here. We're going to be now alternating between the 2nd string and 4th string. Now again, there's 4 patterns there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you also need to add the bass note at the start. So you'll pinch the 6th string now and the 2nd string at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we go to our A minor chord, we're again going to be alternating between the 2nd string and 4th string, but the bass note here is the 5th string. So it'll sound like this. And then we go to the F chord. Now we're going to change the strings that we alternate between again. So it's going to be the 3rd string and 5th string. That's one finger picking pattern. And our bass note, of course, is the 6th string here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's it. And in total, the main riff will sound like this. Now there is one variation to the main riff that gets played in a couple of places in the song, and it's really, really simple. It just applies to the F chord. For the very last picking pattern, so the very last time we alternate between the 3rd string and 5th string, you'll just lift your middle finger, so you'll hit the open 3rd string and then hit the 5th string. So that final F. So that's the variation and the variation in total. Next we'll move on to the bridge, which is really nice and easy. There's just 2 lines of tab here. So we'll start with a D minor shape here now. Now the strings we'll alternate between will be the 1st and 3rd strings, similar to what we did with the C, but the bass note will be the 4th string here. So the D minor will sound like this. After that we go to an A minor for 1 bar, and the finger picking's the same as what we had in the main riff. Then we go to a G for 1 bar. And then for the final bar, we have a combination of the G and the A minor. So just 2 picking patterns for each chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So that's it for that final bar. Now the second line of tab is just the first 3 chords, the D minor, A minor, and G for 1 full bar each. And then that's it for the bridge. So the bridge in total will sound like this. That's it for the bridge. The only other thing I want to let you know about is the soft chorus. So in the soft chorus, we're not playing the finger picking pattern. We're just pinching the chords and letting them ring out for the full bar. So you'll do that for 1 full chord progression, the C, the G, A minor, and F. For the second time you do it, the C and the G are pinched and held out for 1 bar, but then you come back in with the picking pattern for the A minor and the F. So that's it for the finger-picked version. Now I'll teach you a really easy strumming pattern that you can use if you want to strum and sing along. So the strumming pattern we're going to use will go something like this. Down, down, up, up, down, up. Now as I mentioned at the start of this lesson, the main chord progression for this song will be C, G, you'll play a full G here, A minor, and F. So you're going to play each chord for 1 strumming pattern and it'll sound like this. The only other thing we need to learn for the strummed version is the bridge, and we have 2 lines of chords here. We start with a D minor, A minor, and G. Those 3 chords are played for 1 strumming pattern. And then we have G and A minor. But those last 2 chords have their own strumming pattern, which go like this. Down, down, up. So those last 2 chords, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then the second line of chords is just D minor, A minor, and G again for 1 normal strumming pattern. So in total, the bridge will sound like this. So now I'll be playing through both versions, the finger-picked one and the strummed version, and I'm going to have my good friend Emil lending his awesome vocals on top for some context. So feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go.
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need sleeping without you. I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you helped me escape. And now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. I tend to close my eyes when it hurts sometimes. I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your sound till I come back around. But now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. But now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. But I need somebody to hear, somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was
Hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to head over to guitar0tohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Or if you want to take your guitar to the next level, then check out Guitar 0 to Hero Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. It'd mean the world if you could hit that like button, hit subscribe, and click the little notification bell as well so that you don't miss out on my updates. Please leave your thoughts, comments, questions, and requests down below, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar 0 to Hero. Cheers.